Hey, SpiritLife, this is Bruce coming to you from my car. I just had an epiphany on the ride over here to church. I'm about to go in and teach Bible study, but the Lord suddenly gave me an epiphany from 1 Thessalonians when it says, suddenly, after people are saying peace and safety, sudden destruction will come upon them, just like labor pains upon a pregnant woman. And I always thought that this meant as soon as everything looks like it's peaceful, when the Antichrist has brought false peace, suddenly destruction will come. And I think there is an element that could be true. But I began to think about how all throughout history, whenever a dictator would take over, he would do so with a promise of peace and safety. He would do so with the promise that if you give him more power, if you only give him emergency powers, if you only allow him to do more and to get more authority and things like that, he'll guarantee safety. Look what happened with COVID-19, where everyone was clamoring for safety, supposedly safety. All the news outlets were giving the same propaganda. No one's safe till everyone's safe. You're not safe till everyone gets vaccinated. You've got to get this vaccine. Everyone's promoting safety, safety, safety. And I think the Antichrist is going to rise to power using this false claim of safety. And maybe people give into that just out of fear, because we've been so accustomed to just bowing the knee to any government edict. We've gotten so accustomed to any time that government officials say, you've got to do X, Y, or Z, we just give in immediately. We don't question it. We're encouraged not to question it. And you're ridiculed. You're blacklisted if you question it. And so when it comes to guns, give me all the guns for safety. Get vaccinated for safety. Turn in your rights for safety. It's always the age-old battle, freedom versus safety, and freedom should never be sacrificed for the sake of supposed safety. We're actually more safe when we have our own freedom. But I believe that this is actually one of the things that we've seen precursors of all throughout human history, and especially here in America. It's disturbing how frequently this keeps on coming up over and over again. Give us your freedom, sacrifice your freedom, and we'll give you safety. Sacrifice your rights. Even here in America, the Bill of Rights is getting trampled all over. But give us those things and we'll promise you safety. Peace and safety is the promise. I don't know that we'll actually get real and true peace and safety from the Antichrist. I think that's just his promise. Because what happens is, as soon as the end times begin, Jesus opens the scroll, and when he breaks that first seal, it releases the conqueror. That's the Antichrist himself, the false Jesus. He's riding on a white horse, but he's there to conquer and to make war. And so he's a counterfeit Jesus. And I believe that as soon as the Antichrist promises all these things, we may not even get a token amount of peace. I don't even know if we'll have that. I think he'll go straight into destruction. And all the time that people have been saying, as soon as we give up our rights, as soon as we give over to this Antichrist, as soon as we give our allegiance to him and give him more authority and vote him into power and things like that, then we'll get the peace and the safety we want. But I don't even think we'll have it. I think he'll immediately begin the destruction and the persecution of Israel and the persecution of Christians right after that. I just wanted to share this epiphany that I had. Maybe this sounds like something, I've already thought of that. You can let me know your comments in the comment section below. I actually am really curious your take on this. And because it just hit my heart so much, saying it out loud, it doesn't feel like the same impact as it had in my heart. It just seemed to hit me like an epiphany. So I don't know if it gives any clarity to you or if it's something you've ever thought about, but I want to hear in the comments below. Hit the like and subscribe button. I know today was kind of just a quick, raw episode because I wanted to get this off my heart and just share a quick epiphany that I had. But stay tuned here on Spirit Life, and we'll continue to walk together as we prepare ourselves, not just to walk a spiritual life here and now, but as we prepare for the end times. And if you're not sure why we should prepare for the end times, you need to check out my video on Left Behind. Is there really a rapture? Because actually, Christians have to go through the seals and the trumpets before Jesus comes back. He comes back at the last trumpet, which is the seventh trumpet. We're not appointed to wrath, so we don't go through the bowls of wrath, but we do have to prepare for major persecution. And when the wrath of God comes against non-believers, we won't receive that, but we do have to prepare ourselves to go through tragedy, just like Christians have always gone through, and just like overseas, many Christians are enduring currently. So we do need to prepare. This is something that is important. In case you're saying, end times, that's just a hobby, that's just a side topic, no need to get up in arms about it. No, it is actually important for us to know. So hit that like and subscribe button, share those to somebody, and stay tuned. This is Bruce on Spirit Life.